Hello everyone, this is Ripper, and today we are playing Chivalry Medieval Warfare. Let me say that normally for once. Chivalry Medieval Warfare. Like a real man. Boy, whatever. And today we're playing duels, which I can't seem to find a match in for some reason. That's okay, because today we are playing, talking, doing all of this stuff. We're actually going to be talking about E3 2015. Kind of a late video, I know, but I believe E3 was a week ago from this video, probably longer. I have no sense of time, so it's okay. So, what are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about all the games that I can remember seeing and enjoying. Or not enjoying. I don't know, I'll just talk about games. And for those of you who watched, this will probably be a fun little discussion. You can have a talk in the comments, and I'll probably respond about anything that you guys saw while I try to duel to the best of my ability. So, let's just go in chronological order to the best of my ability to remember. We'll start with the Bethesda E3 conference. Now, I am a huge Bethesda fan. Alright, I started with Oblivion and then played Morrowind. It's very weird. For those of you who don't know, get out from under your rock because I don't know how you don't know. But Bethesda are the creators of the Fallout series, or at least I believe they took up the mantle on Fallout 3. And they are the total creators of the Elder Scrolls series, both of which are near and dear game series to my heart. The Elder Scrolls especially, as Elder Scrolls Oblivion is my favorite single-player game, tied with Witcher 3. I just have so much emotion tied with Oblivion. Anyway, we're talking about E3. So, the biggest thing from E3, Bethesda's conference, was Fallout 4, of course. And for those of you that watched the, I think, like half hour of gameplay and talk that they had, you will know exactly what I am talking about when I say that game looked fucking awesome. Alright? Looks so damn good. First of all, the visuals, while not on the scale of games like Far Cry or Crysis, I would say the visuals are very good. Perfectly good. I think my current computer can probably run that game on medium to high settings, and that is saying something. This is a 2.5-year-old build. And I'm very happy about that. It looks very good. It looks very Fallout-y. And I absolutely love the things they've added. They've added a crafting system, a very in-depth crafting system, a house building system, and defense sort of system. It's weird. They haven't fully fleshed it out in my eyes, but it looks so cool. A couple of my friends aren't fully convinced by it, but, you know, again, Todd Howard, game director for Bethesda, said it's fully optional. You don't need to do that. You don't need to take part in the house building thing. It's just a totally optional side thing you can do. So, all in all, I'd say Fallout 4 looked so fucking good. Just so good. And I can't wait to see more of it. And I can't wait to play it in just 5 months. Coming out this November. I think it's November 6th. If you guys want to know about anything about these games, just Google them all. You should be able to find resources on them. I'm not going to go to the trouble of linking every single one I mention. But you get the idea. Fallout 4 looks so damn good. Very happy with what I saw. Next game from Bethesda I loved was Doom. I was not a player of Doom. I loved the idea of Doom when I got older, but I was just not old enough when it first came out. I know people who were. And I know that their opinion of it was quite good. Very nice. I know that their opinion of it was quite good. And my opinion, oh my god, it looked so damn good. It was the first game they showed. And it just blew my socks off. Like, I saw Doom and I was like, okay, this is going to be pretty good, right? I'm just waiting for Fallout 4. But that game absolutely blew me away. It looks so good. The graphics are fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And the gameplay looks visceral as hell. I loved it. You can just tear the freaking demons apart. It looks so good. Absolutely amazing. You couldn't have showed it better, in my opinion. And I love gore and just all-out destruction in games. As you guys will know, I'm a head taker of Chivalry. So that Doom reveal was so cool to me. Other than those two games, Fallout Shelter looked cool. I don't have an Apple phone, but, you know, when it comes out for Android, which it will eventually, I will definitely get it. What else did they show? They showed a trading game for a trading card game for Elder Scrolls. This is a point of contention for a lot of people, me included. I'm a big fan of Hearthstone. I used to play it a lot. But Hearthstone set off a chain reaction because it's like League of Legends and Dota. Everyone's got to cash in on the trading card game. It's not even trading card game. It's just virtual card game, I think they're called, on the virtual card game market. And it's... I don't want to say it's bad necessarily, because the more games, the more competition, the more choice the player has. Which is always good. Player choice and consumer choice is always good. Alright? However, if you keep flooding the market with all of these games, even if they're AAA, it's going to get a little bit tedious. But hey, you know, it could be very, very different. I haven't seen any gameplay of it. They just mentioned it, kind of revealed it. Not really showing anything tangible. So we'll have to wait and see. That's all I can remember about the Bethesda conference. There were probably more games that I do not remember. But do let me know in the comments if I missed something from there. Let me know in the comments if I missed any games. And I will absolutely talk. I'll reply to the comment, tell you what my opinion was. Because I saw all the press conferences and everything. I just don't remember all the games. Because E3 is huge. And there are a lot of games. So, yeah. That's all I remember of the Bethesda conference. That's what really blew me away at the Bethesda conference. All looked so, so good. And, yeah. I think the next conference was Microsoft's. And I do not own any of the new next-generation consoles, so I didn't pay too much attention to them. I still watched them, so I know a lot of the hype going about. And I know Halo 5, that's the new cool kid on the block of Xbox. I was a massive fan of Halo. All the way up to Reach. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but, you know, I thought it was kind of cool. I really liked the Forge mode in that. Thought it was a bit different from the normal formula. And then Halo 4 kind of wrecked me. I played it at my cousin's house, actually. I never bought it, obviously, because Xbox One. But it kind of went Call of Duty. And I know it didn't go full Call of Duty, but it went a little Call of Duty. But still, it's Halo. What can I say? They're adding a new mode to Halo 5 Guardians that's different from all the modes they've ever really had in that game. I think it's like a 12v12 game mode. That's very cool. It's a very interesting deviation. Game's probably going to be pretty good for those of you who play on consoles, I'm sure. I think this was a new Gears released, Gears of War. Absolutely loved that franchise on the 360. And hopefully it continues being awesome. Other than that, I do not remember much. Something that everyone is mentioning about the Microsoft press conference is that there were no Kinect games. And I was actually a huge fan of Kinect on the 360, surprisingly enough. I love motion technologies, VR, all that kind of stuff really interests me. So it kind of saddens me that they're totally dropping Kinect. But what you gonna do? They probably weren't making much money off of it. And I don't blame them. But, you know, would be nice to give it a little love. Other than that, I do not remember anything specific from the Microsoft conference. I will probably end up mixing some stuff up between conferences because I just watched a lot of videos after the fact. There was this... No, that was from EA. Or was it from EA? Or Ubisoft? I don't know. I'll mention that game later. But that's all I remember from Microsoft. Those looked cool. Again, Not a big console player. I'm sorry if you guys are. Let me know something in the comments. I've definitely heard about the game if you let me know, and I'll give you my opinion there. Anyway, the next conference, I believe, was EA, and they talked about all manner of stuff like Star Wars Battlefront. That's right. I think it was... I don't remember if it's just Star Wars Battlefront or Star Wars Battlefront 3. I'm a huge fan of Star Wars Battlefront. Played a hell of a lot of Star Wars Battlefront 2. Probably one of my favorite multiplayer games ever, right beside Battlefield 1942. It looks so good. I dislike the fact that they don't have 64-player multiplayer. I think it's like 48, but the sheer scale of the gameplay they showed, it looked so good. Obviously, why does the Archer look so small? Obviously, I have only seen so much gameplay of it, and it looks pretty good. However, it can obviously change before release. That's all I can really remember of the E3 press conference, which is surprising. I think this game was talked about in the E3 press conference. It's called Horizon Zero Dawn. And correct me if it's not from the E3 conference, because I don't know. I got jumbled up around there, around E3. But it looks so good. It looks like they took all the best parts of Shadow of Mordor, Lord of the Rings: Shadow of Mordor, the stealth system, the archery system, and then they put it into a post-apocalyptic game about survival, and it looks so cool. They showed really good gameplay for it. It looks really good. It's called Horizon Zero Dawn. It's got a lot of promise for being a really new entry into the open world survival genre, which is so... I'm just so fed up with right now. There are way too many games for it. It's got robotic frickin' dinosaurs and a female protagonist, and it's so cool. So cool. Watch some gameplay for it. Looks really good. Absolutely fantastic. So, where was I? Well, let me fight this guy first. So, that's all I remember of the EA press conference. I apologize again if I jumbled something up. So, yeah, that was EA's, to me. That's all I remember. Then came Ubisoft's, and Ubisoft is where I got to see the most cool stuff. Shit, they showed off Battleborn in the EA press conference, didn't they? I think so. For those of you who are into Battleborn, I think it looks really, really cool. I still have no idea what's going on, or the premise. I need to watch more videos, read more about it, but it looks cool. Anyway, Ubisoft press conference, where all the cool shit happened. So, first off, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, obviously. It's Assassin's Creed. What's there not to like? Looks fantastic. I don't think they showed actual gameplay for it, though, did they? They probably did. I just haven't found the video. But the teaser looks really, really good. And as long as they don't pull a Unity, it should be a big success. And I like that they have two different main characters. That's really interesting change. That's a really interesting thing to add. They have one female and one male main character. I think you can switch between them, actually, which is really, really cool. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Next, of course, For Honor. I'm actually going to make a video for that game for the rest of the week because so many of you are talking about it. And I'm very interested in it. It looks very, very cool. It's kind of like Chivalry, but only in the sense of its time, of the time it's set in. And in that it's got a somewhat complicated combat system, but nowhere near the Chivalry combat system in my eyes. I'll talk more about it in the video that I put out later. But that game looked so good. When that showed up, I was like, oh, this looks so good. This is cool. This is great competition for Chivalry. It doesn't directly compete with Chivalry because it's a very different game. But in the vein of immersive middle-age style combat games, it's severely lacking. I'll say that. That's what I'll say about it. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. What else? There was For Honor. Looks awesome. Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Looks great. There were some other games that I do not remember. Let me pull a stupid and I'll go ahead and use my phone because I'm lazy as hell. And I just cannot remember anything for the life of me. Oh, and I'm not really going to talk about Nintendo's conference. I don't have a Wii U. I use my Wii like once a year. I love Nintendo's games. They're a fantastic company, but it's just not my style. I play Chivalry, I play CSGO, I play games like that. But I absolutely love their system. It's just good fun. I love their philosophy. It's good fun. Anyway, boop-a-doop-a-doop. Oh, there was also the PC press conference, which I did not watch a lot of because there weren't really many reveals there. I watched where Killing Floor 2 devs were talking about new content. That was cool. Other than that, though, I don't think anything came out of it. Again, remind me of anything I missed that you think I should talk about. I'm just going to continue this to the next game. That's okay. Next was the Sony press conference. And big fan of PlayStation. They were my first console. Absolutely love their company. They make great games. MGS5 was there. It was big. It was cool. It's awesome. I'm really excited for that. I think it's coming out for PC. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it is. And I'm so excited for that. And can I just, like... You found yourself in a bad spot there, Mr. Knight. I'm sorry. Anyway, MGS5 looks great. Phantom Pain. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. I think The Last Guardian? Is that what it's called? I know that was a big thing for a lot of people. As like a spiritual successor to some game. I apologize if this is near and dear to your heart. But I just never played... Ico, yeah. I think The Last Guardian was meant to be a spiritual successor to Ico, but it's finally getting made, because it was vaporware. And I never played Ico, I'm sorry. I really should. I can just use an emulator on my computer, for Pete's sake. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. XCOM 2 was announced at some point. And apparently it has co-op, I think, which is awesome. Because I've got a friend who really likes XCOM, and he wants to get me into it. So, hey, why the heck not? So that's cool. MGS5, Last Guardian, what else? No Man's Sky, I believe that was at the Sony press conference. Yes, it was. That game looks very cool. I'm not as hyped as a lot of people are for it because I realize that it is going to have limitations of a sort, in that I think a lot of people are imagining this big MMO world, but the devs have already stated the multiplayer will be severely limited. You'll only really be able to see other players, which is really, really cool. And the gameplay looks great, and you can go from planet to planet. I love that kind of freedom. I love that kind of open-endedness in games. You make your own adventure. You can learn the lore, but ultimately it's up to you to further the story. It's a really cool game. It looks fantastic. I like the art style they're going for. It's great. Nothing bad to say there other than just make sure you've got your expectations in order concerning that game. And beside that game, Uncharted 4. That looked very good, other than the little fudge they had. I think, like, the game stalled for like 30 seconds because they couldn't get their controller working, or something like that. But, again, don't have the next-gen consoles. I'm not particularly big into the Uncharted series. My brother is. He plays on his PS3 a lot. And I love the look of it. It looks really fun. It's a very cool single-player game. And I think it has multiplayer. I'm not 100% certain. But it looks good. For those of you with consoles, you should have a great time this year and next year. I think a lot of the games were said to release next year. Yeah. Oh, also Ubisoft. I forgot that. The Division. This is huge. Huge. This was probably my favorite looking game. Oh, God. This was probably the best looking game in my eyes from E3 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. That's insane. And it's finally getting released early next year, which is great. I hate vaporware. and I can't wait to see it come out. The only problem I found watching the gameplay of it was it looked like it had very floaty combat. Looked like it had very floaty combat. What I mean by that is it looked like your bullets were not nearly as powerful as bullets should be. Everyone had a health bar. Now, when you have a health bar in any kind of shooting combat game, there is usually some manner of whoops. There's usually some manner of gimping going on there. And I saw that. So the game looks great. It looks immersive as hell. I love games with a very tense aspect. It looks very tense in the Dark Zone. That's what they showed off. Oh, shit, lag. Hello. They showed off Dark Zone combat, which is open for PvP. Nice. Good fight. Anyway, it looked very tense. It looked suspenseful. It looked immersive. Looked really, really good. I loved the game they showed. It looks very close to completion, and it is, apparently. Looks very good. Again, combat looks a little floaty. They've got abilities and shit, but they got abilities and stuff, like those drones and whatever, but I don't like the idea that combat's very floaty. Now, I do like that they showed that a cover system is the main culprit of that. I think when you're in cover, you like, take less damage. And when you're out of cover, you take massive amounts of damage. Oh, this guy. He does not know how to use his stamina. He still killed me, but yeah. So, that's my opinion on The Division. I think it looks great. I think it's got a lot going for it. I don't know that I'm going to play it. I prefer games like DayZ, where if I shoot somebody in the head once, they will die. It gives kind of a DayZ vibe, but it's more focused on loot. No. Sorry. You don't want to dodge that much, ever. Nobody. Do it. Don't do it. So, yeah, that was The Division. Again, very cool-looking game. Ow. Sorry. So, I think that's all the games that I thought were worthy of note. Let me just check on my phone if I can find any other games that I should mention. Because I love talking about games like this. It's very fun for me. Ooh. Oh, that was very, very close. Top 5 best looking new video games from E3. Okay. The Last Guardian. I was right. I was right. It is called The Last Guardian. Horizon Zero Dawn. It was at the PlayStation press conference. That was it. My game's hanging a little bit. That's weird. This guy just showed me up in chat. Oh! MAA, I dare ya. Anyway. Somebody just called me an MAA god. I don't know if that's exactly makes sense. The Division looked great. No Man's Sky. Adrift. Didn't see that. This guy's not going to fight me. He wants to win. Can't let that happen. Adrift. Haven't heard of that. Oh, yeah, Dean Hall, I think, at the PC press conference, revealed Ion, which is supposed to be this sort of suspenseful space station MMO type game. And it's got, like, organ simulation? That's cool as hell. That's really cool to me. Hey, buddy, can you not please use it? Just... Thanks. I'm getting these weird frame spikes. Whatever. So yeah, I don't know if there are any other games I can talk about. I might as well just finish this game out. Let me kill this guy quickly. Might as well. Leonardo. Me and Leonardo shall fight. Oh. He's using a quarterstaff. That's, okay. He's using a quarterstaff. Oh, man. I can deal with that. I can. Let's just see if I can actually do it, though. This guy's a very, very good player. That needs to be said. Alright, so how you deal with that? Yes! He said no. It's pretty intense. I fucked up a lot there, mostly because I've got this shitty thing going on with my frame rate. Oh, that quarterstaff. Let's try again. If you want. I think he just flopped straight in, did he? Did he just drop right in? That meanie. That meanie. I could have killed him. No, I'm kidding. I could have. I was not in my right state of mind. I don't know what's wrong with it. Did you just fade me with a fucking Zwei? What are you? I got a little angry there. He faded me with a Zweihander and I fell for it, and I had to scream about it. I had to. It was just terrifying. I'm gonna open some random E3 link. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Can you not? Did you just do what I think you just did? Hey there. I am an idiot. That was... okay. Was not a good idea. Okay, I opened a link. It opened an ad. Why? Website? Why would you do that? Mad Max looked okay. They really need to not fuck it up. Because I think it was WB that made it. If I'm remembering correctly. Legendary egg roll is that archer. Legendary egg roll my ass. Is a legendary egg roll. Super Mario Maker, told you I don't have a console. I can't really comment. Yeah, that wall sucks for you. Whoops. I done diddly doodled. You know what? I'm gonna need to challenge you again, friendo. Repressed metrosexual. That's different. Uh-huh. Hey, Hicksday, how are you? Hicksday's the shield user, isn't he? Oh, he's not using a shield. He's using a short sword. What the fuck? Oh, no, he's the guy that dodges out of everything. Which is not the proper thing to do. Because I can just hit trade you with that tiny little sword. That was cute. Hey, buddy. Hey. Huh. No. Sorry. But no. Bitch, wait a minute. Is that... Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be fun. Thank you. Come again. Oh, I had 0 health. 0. Uh-huh. Guitar Hero. I like Guitar Hero games. I didn't actually see anything for that. That's kind of interesting. Sorry. Nope. Nope! No room! In my house! Hate fighting archers so much. This is a great map for fighting archers because there's no room. There's no room for them to fire. Gigantic. What the hell? Free-to-play MMO. Haven't really heard of that one, actually. Yep, Horizon Zero Dawn looks badass. Now I'm just trying to find shit online. Let's take a look at Leonardo. Oh, he got fucked in the butt. A little terrifying. Okay. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. I don't want to watch a video. Go away. Who watches videos? Well, I'm kidding. Who watches videos anymore? I say in a video. He's using one-handed now. Shit's about to get real. Yeah, please, do more. I'm just inflating my ego in the chat. Don't worry. Oh yeah, Oculus was there. That's cool. So was Morpheus. All the VR stuff was there. I love VR so much. It's great. The final version of the Oculus Rift. So hyped. So hype. Oh yeah, Ghost Recon Wildlands. Hell yeah, looked so good in Ubisoft. In the Ubisoft keynote. That looked great. I am not a big Ghost Recon fan normally, but that just looked so good. Rainbow Six Siege looks great. Looks like a great Counter-Strike alternative, potentially. Nintendo did something with dolls. That's weird. Square Enix had their own conference. That's right. Just Cause 3 looks badass. Rise of the Tomb Raider is a game that exists, I think. Hitman looks awesome. Love Hitman so much. I mean, I might as well just keep playing whatever. As I keep reading this shit. Mass Effect Andromeda. Never been a really big fan of Mass Effect. I love the games. Love them. Mirror's Edge Catalyst. Fuck yes. I love Mirror's Edge. So good. This video is getting really long. I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna end it. Again, if I missed any games you liked and you saw, go ahead and let me know in the commentos. I have been Tripper. Like, favorite, subscribe if you enjoyed it. As always, have a grand day. And I'll see you kind people next time.